Ngerti ya.
Hey man, got back from Grand Canyon, right? Yeah. How'd that go?
No, esa no.
Thinking, MP.
Well, excuse me.
What's up, MP? Get the popcorn ready. It's game time. Get ready to light it up tonight.
We can't wait to see you on our next home game, Mets fans. Every one of you who attends will get their very own deck of Brooklyn Nets trading cards. Nets tickets are available right now. We have singles and multi-game plans now available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets. Still want to be a part of the Nets game day experience this upcoming season? Head to our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information on available tickets. Attention Nets fans, there are limited tickets still available for future home games. To grab yours, just stop by the ticket booth or visit our website.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Remember, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We are in Las Vegas. And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. John Collins out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Russell, the pass to MP. Screen by Claxton. MP. Rebound Detroit. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Here's Russell after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Screen by Claxton. Russell, that's good.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Shot is up. Thomas misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's so tough to contain Ivy's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he sinks the second. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
To the wing, right side. And here's Collins for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Shoots from 14. And it's Cunningham missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Thomas. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now here's Collins. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Now here's Russell. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. And there's a 3-second violation. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Pistons second.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Ivy outside. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Thomas. Over Ivy. Offensive board. Ivy against Thomas. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Thomas has got his second basket on the night.
Okay, Cam Thomas showing off the handles. Look out.
Cunningham outside. Drives to the hoop. Russell with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Claxton. Still without a bucket. MP finds Claxton. Now Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline. On the wing, Ivy. Thomas defends. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. Claxton a screen on Collins. Johnson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Thompson against MP. Collins outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
John Collins is excellent from deep. Remember, this guy shot 40% for a season in his history.
Outside Russell. MP outside. Three-pointer. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ivy. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, so hard to stay with Ivy when he's dancing with the ball.
Nets trail by 5. MP outside. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Taking a look at some numbers here for Cade Cunningham. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Johnson passes to MP. Poke loose. Ivy outside from about 16. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And the quickness off his movements make Ivy so difficult to guard. I mean, he just rises up in an instant.
Pass to Russell. They set the screen. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Russell's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ivy outside. Here's Klinman. This one for 3. The rebound by MP.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Johnson inside. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. MP shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lets it go from 11. The rebound by the Nets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, you know, you'd have to think that this wasn't their most impressive win this season, but it still counts as a W.
You know, inconsistency, maybe a bit of lack of concentration hurt them a bit, but they made just enough plays when it counted, and a W is a W.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Ivy passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Russell with the ball. He's got 5. Inside with the 7-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Up ahead. Here's Johnson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
A reliable distributor. Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
Now here's Cunningham. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Washington.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Claxton with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Thomas. He has 6. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 6. The floater. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Ivy. Give him 8. They get it back. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
And here's Russell. 5 points in the game. On the wing, MP. He shoots it. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was a big factor. He had 25 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Ivy, following the bucket by Brooklyn.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1.
All right, MP, get back in there.
Sadiq Bey out there with MP. Then there's Johnson, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Bogdanovich passes to Ellis. Now Sasser. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. MP, the pass to Bey. Over Claxton. Nice move. Here's Clowney from deep. Sinks the tray. Clowney's got his first 3 points of the game.
And good awareness by Bey. I mean, he has a nice feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Claxton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sasser with the ball. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bey passes to Johnson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Counted.
Well, at 6 foot 8 inches, Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's MP. The slam by MP.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Sasser outside. The 3 ball. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Baseline try. That one rolls around and rims out. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Sasser. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Sasser's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Clowney. Back to MP. Collins with the defensive effort.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Sasser outside to the inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
MP inside. Bogdanovich on him. The Pistons have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Ellis. Back to Sasser. The three is up. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James comes in for Johnson. Here's MP. He had 25 points in the win against Atlanta.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
The Pistons trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Sasser outside. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
James passes to Thomas. James, a screen on Cunningham. And here's Thomas from the arc. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Fires from 14. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ellis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ellis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And here's Duren. Duren with a screen on James. Here's Sasser. Back to Duren. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Johnson. Pass to MP. Little turnaround. And that one comes up a bit short.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Now here's Cunningham. Thomas defends. Back to Sasser. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Nets trail by 6. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And some changes here for Detroit. Collins, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Thompson comes in for Ellis. And Ivy subbed in for Sasser. Detroit leading by 4. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James passes to Johnson. Down low. Duran with a steal. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
James deciding where to go with it. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Collins. Back to Thompson. To the middle. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Down low. Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. The 11-footer. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
James passes to Thomas. James, a screen on Ivy. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Ivy, right side. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. Nets trail by 7. James passes to MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
They're losing in part because they haven't been very strong in the paint in the second quarter.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Cunningham passes to Collins. Ivy against Thomas. Ivy's shot is off. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. They host the Hawks after this one. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Thomas passes to MP. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Ivy. Here's Thomas. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. Cunningham with the range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's James. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And there's James from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Pistons leading. Cunningham outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. James outside. Claxton a screen on Collins. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Duran.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
And the second free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Russell against Cunningham. Misses from short range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pistons ahead, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the 2K Sport.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. Glad you could join us.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. MP really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. John Collins out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Thompson against MP. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Russell deciding where to go with it. Thompson against MP. Johnson for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons lead by 3. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. On the wing, Ivy. Duren the screen. Shoots. Ivy's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. The Pistons shooting at 45% of the game so far. Cunningham passes to Duren. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
Outside Russell. Pass to Thomas. From downtown. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Cunningham finds Thompson. Collins, a good look. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Thomas, that's good.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Duren with it. 10 points for him. Takes the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Thompson passes to Collins. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. And both free throws good for MP. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ivy outside. Collins left side. Thompson outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Nets leading by 4. Here's Russell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn,
And the free throw, no good.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Johnson on the wing. Claxton against Duran. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Nice D from Thompson. Pistons trail by 4. And here's Cunningham. 12 points for him.
Well, the length of Claxton allowing him to reach out and affect the shot. That is really good defensive work.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Here's Duran. He's guarded by Claxton. Shoots in deep. And Duran finishes inside. Duran's got 12 points in the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Russell against Cunningham. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Cunningham for the lead. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Collins against Johnson. Inside. Here's MP. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Cunningham looking it over. Thompson outside. Ivy passes to Collins. Over Russell. The rebound by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell finds MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 25 points in the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Ivy. Duran the screen. The baseline J is on the way. Drained it for 2 points. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Thompson. Gets the bucket and the foul. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Christian Wood is checked in for Claxton. Bay comes in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And James is subbed in for Russell. James passes to MP. Bay with a screen on Thompson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Takes a three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
James, that's good.
In a tight game, they've wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. That one a little long. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to James. Bay with a screen. Back to Johnson. Here's MP. Sasser with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now James. He's got 5. Pass to MP from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter. Pistons trail by 4. Sasser outside. And no good. The dry spell continues. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
The Pistons shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Ellis has checked in for Duran.
On the court.
Nets on D. Here's Ivy. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Pass to MP. Bay with a screen on Ivy. MP. Oh, MP takes the contact and converts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Sasser outside. The 3 is up. And Ivy gets a 3. Ivy's got 9 points here in the second half.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Pass to Bay. Ivy against MP. Count it. MP's got 37.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Clinton. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. The 3. Rebound Brooklyn. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 14-5 run. Down low. That one's good from James on the assist by Johnson. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. Sasser outside. There's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Ivy. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
To the middle. Here's MP. Rebounded by Klintman. Pistons trail by 7. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ivy outside. From 12 feet. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And don't go far. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in.
Making some changes. Johnson comes in for Clowney, and MP subbed in for Thomas. Brooklyn shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson, and it's MP in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Right side, Russell. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Ivy against Russell. Collins outside. Pass to Duren. Ivy outside. Duren with a screen on Russell. Again the miss by the Pistons. The Nets with the lead. Outside Johnson. Outside for Russell. Puts up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, the Pistons shooting around 53% in the 4th. Pass to Cunningham. Now Duren. Thompson with it, covered by MP. To take the lead. And it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. To shoot. High arcing shot. That shot off. Ivy with the defensive effort. The Pistons shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Count that one.
Big time stuff from Ivy. A prime time player on display.
Russell to pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. Outside Johnson. Inside Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Now here's Cunningham. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter here. The layup off target. Russell to pass to MP. Yes, it's good. MP's got 39.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Russell. Here's Cunningham. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. There's a minute 17 left in the final quarter. Bank banked it in off the glass. And now a three-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
Steps back. Cunningham. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Claxton. Ivy against Johnson. Now here's Russell. He's closely guarded. Johnson on the wing. Ivy defends. And Johnson is good for three. And the Nets lead by 6.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Cunningham, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Count it!
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Brooklyn calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Thompson. And he sinks it.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
The three from Thompson. Rebounded by the Nets. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. This one belongs to Brooklyn. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian.
right, MP. They can't stop you.
Good job, MP. I see. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Yes, sir. Got some way. I back up.
you.
About to tear the roof off.
These are our biggest rivals. Got to come hard tonight.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. He'll be the Nets off the tip. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Paxton a screen on Fox. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pocket 6. Here's MP. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Here's Wembanyama. 33 points last game. To the wing right side. Now, Sohan lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Here's MP, and the layup is good. MP's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Vassell. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Outside Thomas. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough. You know he's always going to finish that playoff with a dunk.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The kick out to Fox. From outside, off the mark. And so, MV will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
Will it go? Castle misses. Nets leading by 7. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Here's Sohan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Over MP. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Now on the court, the German squad.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Thomas. He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell with it. No scoring in this one. Fox a screen on MP. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. To end the cold streak. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Russell against Fox. Russell dishes to Thomas. Back to Russell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, left side. Down low. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Claxton. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you compare a game like this to playoff level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Nets on defense. Can they get it? Pass to Castle. Fox against Russell. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Fox. MP kicks to Russell. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Johnson's checked in for Vassell.
Substitutions on the court.
Claxton sets the screen for Russell. Pass to Claxton. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 11. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And Russell gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Can they get it? And there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
It's Thomas outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Six to shoot. Back to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Here's MP. The shot's good from Claxton. And the Nets lead by 14.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And we've got something just in from our NBA League insider, Shams Charania, on the Mavericks. All right, Shams, let us know what you know about the Dallas Mavericks.
Hey, Kevin, they wanted somebody who could run the offense, get the ball where it needs to go, and play with fire on the defensive end. Marcus Smart is all of that and more. The quintessential glue guy. I'm told they could not be happier to bring in Smart.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Now, here's MP. Here's Thomas. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on MP. Here's Castle. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
And here is Johnson. 5 points in the game. Not 3 off the mark. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
Johnson, wide open, he fired. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Pass to MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Brownie's checked in. Bays subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Now, here's Johnson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Johnson took it right to the hole.
Here's MP. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bay. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now Fox. Here's Castle. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
The Spurs making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Here is Porter, following the basket by MP. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Russell to the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Russell. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Clippers.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Pass to Bay. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Outside, Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 11. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Johnson, MP out there with Bay. Then it's Martin. And it's Clowney in at 7. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Castle. Here's Mamu Kalashvili. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Johnson.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
It's Martin on the wing. Over to the wing. Takes a three. Barnes grabs the miss. The Spurs shooting 43% from the field.
A strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
MP sets the screen for Johnson. MP outside. It's MP muscling his way for two.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Barnes right side. Shoots the three. Castle misses. Nets leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Pistons was outstanding. He came away with 41 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Johnson dishes to MP. Another miss by MP. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Castle. Barnes with it. And he makes good on the layup. Barnes has got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Johnson surveying the floor. And a wide open look for MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Now Johnson. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, Clowney, and he banks in the layup. Clowney's got 5 points so far.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Johnson against Bay. There's a good screen. Fires for 3. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Johnson.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
Porter against Johnson. MP outside. Pass to Clowney. Nets passing it around. Here's Bay. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Barnes passes to Johnson. The kick out to Porter. Here's Castle. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets leading by 7. Johnson, the pass to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Castle. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bay against Johnson. Bay gets the bucket.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
And a guy whose stand brings a lot of energy to the floor, Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, Kevin, you really like all the intangibles with that. hard-working guy, confident, tough, great guy to have in your organization and in your rotation.
Here's Johnson, and he makes that one. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Johnson outside. Jacks up a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Castle. There's the pick. Fires the three. Rebound by Johnson.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Bay. MP deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Barnes. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Kevin Porter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Johnson with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Thomas with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. MP, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Thomas kicks to Russell. Back to Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs trail by 13. Johnson left side. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And that time, also a missed shot. Nets leading by 15 to the inside. MP, and they pick up 2. And that's now 25 points for MP.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Fox passes to Mamu Kalishvili. Wembanyama high post. Over Claxton. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. MP with a screen on Fox. Russell passes to Thomas. Lets a floater go, and it goes down 2 points. Thomas got 5 now.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Keldon Johnson. Nets on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Thomas. Rebound by Sohan.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn leading by 18. Down low. Here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Fox against Russell. And Fox gets it to go.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pass to MP. Fox against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Johnson outside. Pass to Russell. Back to Johnson. And here is MP. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And the basket by Thomas.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama, a screen on Thomas. Goes up the baseline. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Thomas surveying the D. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Nets delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
I call this a smart get for this team. I'm telling you, one of, if not the best defenders in the league. And he brings the intangibles, Shaq. He could eventually be the heart of this team.
Seemed like that has been the case everywhere he's been. High school, college, all the way through.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Brooklyn Nets.
I can say I've been pumped.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best, and he's setting the table like that.
On the floor for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Spurs trail by 20. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with it. He's picked up by Russell. Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Ball's knocked loose. And Thomas has it in the corner. Shoots over Vassell. They get it back. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Vassell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Thomas got 15 points.
And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Nets leading by 19 points. Now, MP. He's got 25. Claxton, no good.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Sohan finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Vassell. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Nets passing it around. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas.
Number 45, Keon Johnson.
Outside, Russell. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Well, a strong off guard. Vassell gives you a little of everything offensively. A key player for this team.
He's off on the second. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Claxton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bays checked in for the Nets. James comes in for...
Substitutions on the court. Substitutions on the court.
Johnson with a screen on Porter. And Russell gets it to go.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Porter passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Johnson. Covered by Johnson. And the shot goes in. 16 points for Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Thomas with it. He's got 19. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 6. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all five guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's MP in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Fox. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
MP passes to Johnson. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Vassell on the wing. Covered by MP. Outside, Fox. Back to Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside, Thomas. Cans it from downtown. Thomas got 25 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Thomas. Russell with it. Now guarded by Fox. With the floater. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Outside, Fox. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Johnson right side. It's Vassell on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Thomas down low, guarded by Porter. Thomas, no good. Spurs trail by 17. Fox, the bounce pass. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looks like we know who's lifting the trophy tonight, Greg. What a dominant cup championship from them.
I tell you, they are leaving zero doubt in this version of the cup. They
switch here. MV's checked in. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 18. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. Does great things for his team.
Johnson with a screen on Vassell. MP finds Johnson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Vassell wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Vassell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Spurs. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Russell. All sorts of time. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 20 points for D'Angelo Russell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets leading by 15. And here is MP. Inside. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Sohan. They set the pick from deep. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Johnson right side. Shoots a fader. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Fox, no good. Brooklyn's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Outside, Russell. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 17. Fox finds Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Russell against Fox. Kicks it out to MP. Oh, good on the triple. And San Antonio shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And Fox gets it to go. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Top of the key, Claxton. Back to Russell. Claxton against Wembanyama. Claxton is screen on Fox. And it's Russell missing. Now, here's Vassell. Here's Castle. MP grabs the miss. Johnson outside. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.
to NP, NBA Cup champion. Single elimination games really test a team, and you guys passed with flying colors.